So Anthony said something at the beginning of the skit that stuck out to me. He spoke about how when he first got this home, he was mainly focused on the outside of the home. He didn't put much effort in the inside of the home. That statement basically symbolized his approach when it came to his marriage. He really didn't put the internal work needed to ensure that his marriage would stand. And not only that, I feel like it can also point to Anthony's approach when he was first trying to get Amber back. We see that Anthony's approach was basically making dinner, making her breakfast, and trying to basically seduce his way back into her heart. He really wasn't doing the actual work that is needed to ensure that you build her trust again and you're able to actually win your wife back, because he was just focused on just the look of how you can be a good husband, which is the cooking, the sweet talking, and everything like that. That was his approach, not the actual internal work, the honesty that is needed, the trust that is needed when it comes to a relationship. Now, I feel like in this skit, it pointed to the fact that he's trying to do the internal work needed in order to get his wife back. Because we see that he was honest with Amber. Usually Anthony's a person that lies through his teeth. But in this skit specifically, he was honest with Amber that not only is Shayla the one that's calling him, but Shayla also came to Pierre's house and basically was acting a fool, was boo-hoo crying about him. I like the conversation that they had after it when Amber asked him, how does he feel about Shayla crying about this whole situation? And he said, he just feels bad for them. He feels bad for Amber. As much as I will give him props for being honest this time around, what is actually important is to see how Anthony reacts when Amber is not around or when he's just left alone with just Shayla. Because it's one thing to tell Shayla, I'm with my wife in front of your wife, but it's another thing to actually say no to temptation when you're left alone with just Shayla. So it's one thing for him to be controlled in front of Amber, but it's another thing once he faces Shayla, because that would actually be a test in itself. If he's able to withstand and be firm and resist when Shayla is coming at him again with lust. Thank you for watching.